So, welcome back. It's Monday afternoon. Made a little weekend trip, left Friday afternoon, headed for Springfield, Missouri from Oklahoma, and spent the night there. Got up the next morning. Karen and Aiden and I went southeast through southern Missouri and over into Arkansas, and I'll pop up snapshots. We were headed for a little town of about 80 people, although I don't know if there's still 80 people there, called Williford. It's named after my mom's side of the family. It was founded in 1850 by a man named Ambrose Williford, and I had some of my mom's ashes that I wanted to put there, along with other places I'm going to take some of her ashes. And she always wanted to go, and so did I. So it was just a weekend trip. It's about almost 7 hours from here. But the fastest way to was go through Missouri to get there because of all them windy roads in Arkansas. And if you know, you know. And let me tell you something. Their roads were better up in those hills than they are here in Oklahoma. I'll just be honest. Hit some yard sales too, and got to Williford, met a gentleman and his daughter. He was one-time mayor, and we found the cemetery, took some pictures. I'll pop up some snapshots. And then we left from there and drove 3 hours across northern Arkansas. And like I said, windy roads through some beautiful, beautiful country. And if we'd have waited another few weeks, we'd have got to see the leaves change. And that's similar to Vermont and New Hampshire when I lived up there, the fall, the changing of the leaves. But anyway, we got to Branson, took in a show called The Legends, saw some representation of, or people pretending to be the Blues Brothers, which turned out to be the best act. And then Willie Nelson, and he was pretty good. Elvis didn't start out good, but he got really pretty good at the end. And then Adele, which, yeah, Adele. Okay. Anyway, it was a pretty cool little show, and the prices were right. It is definitely a show town for the older folks. And yeah, I guess I'm one, but the really older folks. And stayed there, did some shopping, and then headed back yesterday. And it was a long weekend, but it was a fun weekend, and got to see some beautiful scenery and even found some stuff. Now, the stuff I'm going to show you, I picked up some of this because of a guy named Benny, Pitbull Picker, Philadelphia Eagle fan. I don't know why, but I had to have this stuff, and I got it for almost nothing. I mean, everything you're going to see, I got for like $10. And then she threw in something. I gave her another $1. So I spent about $22.25 in all yard selling throughout Missouri and Arkansas yesterday. And but it was more about paying respect to my mother and seeing a place I wanted to see that's named after our family. So there you go. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. I got this. This was at the first yard sale we went to. They were doing yard sales out of storage units. And this is from Disney Parks. It is a pretty good size Mickey Mouse. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. I know that doesn't sound like him, but you know. It's not worth but maybe $10 to $15, and he wouldn't budge off $10. But because I have all this stuff in my backdrop, and I've got more to add, I just got to get more shelving. I had to have him. I had to have him. And yes, we saw yard sales in Missouri, and wherever else we see, we'll stop. All right. And then I picked up also for that $10, this. That's definitely older. That's probably when Randall Cunningham was throwing touchdowns 100 miles down or 100 yards down the field. And then this guy, yep, I'm from Arkansas. No, that's Howdy Doody with no pants. She goes, he don't have no pants. I'm like, I don't care. It's howdy doody. So all that for $10 plus some Nike stuff and a Missouri hoodie that my grandson got and some slides. I think they were homemade. And I put it up in a short on YouTube, and it's also a TikTok. I've never seen a yard sale at a funeral home, and it was mostly antique glassware. Karen did buy some. I paid $25 for this. Born Pink, Pink Venom World Tour, Seoul, Korea. And it's got a bunch of nicky-nacky stuff in there. Lanyard. I guess, I don't know what those are. Some stickers. Oh, yeah, definitely a lot of stickers. Pink Venom. Playing cards, because when you're playing cards, it's got to be with the Pink Venom brand. And then whatever this is. So $25 for that. It's worth about $25. So Benny Blanco, this was I picked up this Eagle stuff because I am not an Eagle fan by any means. But I thought of you. If you want some of this stuff, reach out. And yeah. See you later. Oh, and while I was leaving the $10 yard sale, I saw this in a basket because I'd asked about video games. She said you didn't have any. I saw this and I opened it up, and yes, the game's there. I said, how much you want for this? She said, I'll just take it. I said, no, I can't just take it because I know what this is worth. And she said, no, just take it for free. You spent $10. I was like, no, let me at least give you $1. So I gave her $1. I forced her to take it. Yep. And she's probably looking for me now because I broke her arm. But yeah, probably $30, $35 is what this is worth. Yeah, I'll take it. It'll pay for everything. What trip wouldn't be complete without going to Buc-ee's, Springfield, Missouri? Ma'am?
There it is.
Yes. And you get there.
You want to see that dog? You want to see that dog?
Huh?
What's a dog? There's a snake.
Oh,
Do you have to stop? Oh, there's Methodist Church.
okay.
Oh, there's roosters.
And then we're going to park.
Look, there's a rooster. There's two of them. There's a rooster.
All right, Mom, you're home. Love you. Okay. where they actually lived when they lived here, the Willifors. They owned
This
all
was all
land.
their land that they owned. The Williford
I think
land.
these people would sell it to the Chiefs. Okay, this is a first for me. A yard sale at a funeral home. Come on, people. Come on. Come on. Yep. A yard sale at a funeral home. I can't get over that.
Oh my God.
I think I have to go in front of it.
I ain't seen you since yesterday, but I still recognize you.